14 days logged in, and I have a confession to make. I've spent maybe the last 25 minutes, maybe half an hour worth of farming. And yeah, so I did actually take some time to farm. I didn't really record a lot of it. I recorded a little bits and pieces of it just in case I felt like referencing it if I choose to edit this in, which I probably will. And my main point was just because I was running low on a lot of the basic stuff that I need, and it was starting to actually irritate me through Storm Shield Defense 5, where I felt like I was unprepared. The main reason why I felt unprepared is not because I struggled during the defense, it was actually not that bad. The reason why I felt unprepared was, well, it was one thing to miss one or two tunnels, and it was another thing to not actually, well, to barely be able to afford even some basic tunnels. Hell, I mean, one of them doesn't even have roof traps because I couldn't afford it. So I have quite a few more rusty mechanical parts, a lot more stringy twine, much more planks and nuts and bolts, much more rough ore as well, a lot more batteries, and a ton of a lot more flower petals. I have no idea how I got this many, and I don't know how many I had before. But thankfully, I'm actually going to go back and kind of do a little comparison between what I have now and what I had in the previous episode. Moving on, the current mission that I have to do is, if I go to the right tab, recruit training. Basically, eliminates 20 husks with melee weapons in a 15 plus zone, eliminate 20 husks with ranged weapon in a 15 plus zone, and eliminate husks with traps in a successful 15 plus zone in Stonewood. In addition to a lot of farming, which I feel like I might have or should have mentioned this first, I also got this epic ready thumper grenade launcher. That's quite nice. I don't think I got anything new in terms of melees aside from the stop axe, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna recycle this now because I need the planks and stringy twine, and the power level it is not gonna help me. I also did obtain a variety of different traps, some of which I may hold on to and use, the rest of which I may recycle for material. Because keep in mind, my own traps aren't actually that good. I don't have a lot to work with. Reset is in an hour and 43 minutes, which I'm going to be honest probably means I should wait, because I might be able to get something easy, like if a build the radar mission appears, but I don't think I've seen one in Stonewood so far. Which I'm actually kind of getting confused by that. It feels really weird. But at the same time, I mean, I can run uh, Power 15 Fight the Storm. I'm not so sure if I can actually handle a four-player 15 zone at Power 6. Actually, speaking of power level, go back, day 14 was an Epic Survivor, and I did not open that yet. I just kind of held on to it. So let's go ahead and open that now. Maybe it'll help my power level. Or not.
What? I was hungry, so that's what I'm made of. Really makes you think.
I'm actually kind of now wondering. So these squads are turn autofill on? I thought it was already on. Okay, turn on. Alright, power 7, almost 8. That's better. I thought it was already on. I was under the impression that I was on because I wasn't manually doing any of this stuff. I was gonna say, I wonder if I have expeditions unlocked. I don't. I don't know when that unlocks, but I know it's not this early in the game. So let's go ahead and do this Power 15 Fight the Storm mission. And of course, in terms of loadout, I haven't actually changed much. If anything, this is the same base Kyle loadout that I've been using. And I'm actually going to keep using it just because I would like the extra reinforcement on my structures. In addition to that, I did also create this separate loadout for farming. It's not actually that good for farming. This is just the best I can work with considering I don't own any Outlanders aside from Ranger Deadeye. So that's what I was working with when I was farming. Nonetheless, Base Kyle is the hero that I'm still using. And yes, I know I've been using him for every single episode since. It's a lot easier when you're playing solo to use Constructor than it is for any other hero, unless it's not a defense mission.
You know the drill. Stay cool, don't die, kill clouds.
Yeah, Ray, I know the drill. I'll have you know I'm a Fight the Storm expert. I've played I don't know how many missions on this account, but I'll have you know that makes me an expert. So I'm still going to do maybe a little bit of farming throughout this mission, but for the most part, I don't actually have to really rush anything now that I think about it. 'Cause I need 20 exterminations or 20 husk elimination with a ranged weapon, trap, and melee weapon. A a normal, I mean, and this is going to be just a normal Atlas or Fight the Storm mission, and I'm gonna have much more than, what is that, 80 enemies. So, I mean, I can just do it all in the defense. Something that I should actually check is my daily quests, because I don't do them on this account. And, I mean, I'm going to want to do them later. Oh my god, I can actually do the hoverboard. That'll be a separate episode. I will do that. I will do that as a bonus episode. I'm not, man, I can't wait to have that. It's gonna be so good. I'm actually gonna do that as a separate episode. I don't remember exactly how to do. Okay, all these daily quests are complete garbage. That's good. I hate these all. Exploration party's all right. I mean, I'm tempted to just explore the entire zone just for progress on that daily quest, but then cut out every single frame of me doing that.
Target located. Drop the Atlas on the target when you're ready.
We do have a taker here, and I want to see how quickly I can take him out.
Bonus challenge is now available.
Oh, he was no problem. So since I did do, since I did have some time earlier today, and by earlier today I mean about several minutes before I started recording, to go and farm a bunch of resources that I would need, a lot of basic crafting ingredients.
Control when you're ready.
I do have a lot more for this mission, and therefore I'm going to feel a lot more prepared for this mission, and hopefully onwards if I don't waste too much. I want to clear this encampment mostly using a melee weapon if possible. Though this is a 15 zone, the enemies don't feel as strong or powerful as I was expecting them to. Like, I was expecting to die really quickly, being now power 7, almost 8. But, hey, maybe that's just something I didn't catch on to or didn't understand very well. That was some more traps. That's about half progress on the melee, it looks like. That's good. Who's asking for help? You are. There you go. I'm so glad I didn't ask for a medkit because I wasn't going to go find it. And there's nothing in there. I'm shocked that I hit that after that many missed shots. And that, based on the map, it's an SMG. And because it's legendary, I really want to... Oh, hell yes, it's a Thrasher. That is possibly one of the best SMGs I could have got out of that. Yeah, the Thrasher, it's not anything like incredibly unique, but it is a very powerful SMG, and I do love it. I use it a lot on my main account, and so to have one that I can use here, especially at this power level, which, I mean, hey, it's only a little lower than the assault rifle I'm using, but that's gonna be great when I need or want an SMG. And it also might be a great weapon to have with a defender as well. So I do plan on using defenders a lot throughout the series as I'm playing solo. So why not get the extra firepower without without any of the problems that come with players? So, like, I can easily afford the ammo and whatnot that the defender will need. It's just I don't really want to do anything in public. Oh, I thought there was an enemy there. I did get another bird. That one is trapped, though. Still fine. I mean, purple retractable floor spike. That's great. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do a quick little setup. Oh, why? Oh, no. I was going to say, oh, why? A portafort. Oh, no. My mistake. That's 2 portaforts. These are those kinds of things where you actually forget they're in the game. Portaforts, stink bombs, firecrackers, bottle rockets, or whatever they are. These are things like you constantly forget are in the game until you find them because you search something and they just happen to be there. I mean, they're fun, but like I wish there was an easier way to obtain them and or use them, because relying on randomly finding them is not a good way to be able to get them. But I think it's because they weren't meant to be anything like crazy. Nonetheless, I think, like I was saying, I'm going to set up the Atlas a little bit here. I just remembered my point was that I want to set up for the Atlas, and then I proceeded to not do that. So what I'm thinking now, if I throw these here, I don't think it actually builds the wall in this tile. It's unfortunate. I'm thinking like maybe like there and there. Edit these closed. And then we'll do this build in metal just because. That was an accident. That was an accidental wall. Let's ignore that. Get rid of that. Not that. And it's F3 because I don't seem to want to change my building controls still. I have a lot of random stuff to work with now. And I'm actually going to start by probably recycling these. And like these as well. And I'm thinking something a little obvious. I want to use retractable floor spikes on both of these too. And I might also, yeah, I think actually I would like to do that. Now I actually kind of wish I still had those wall spikes, but I think I can use something else or nothing. Depends on what my options are. I mean, because I want to level up some of these structures too, but I don't want to spend too much on anything here. I'm currently just trying to think which structures aren't necessary to level up as much as others. And I think over here I'm probably going to do something simple, and over here I might have to think a bit more about the entire build. And I'm going to place a defender right there. How about the sniper defender, just because he was useful during the storm shields? And I'm specifically choosing this side because I think this side's going to be easier to defend. I think what I'm going to do is figure this out after I come back from exploring this entire zone. There is an exclamation mark inside this building, and now I'm getting curious. I want to say it's an arcade machine. No, these are the hot rods. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to have to give this a little explanation. So, Storm Shield Defense 5, when that is completed, you unlock the Tutorial Quests tab here with this quest called Want to Build a Hoverboard. And you need to destroy 10 hot rods in a mission at a power 9+ zone. And these are what the hot rods look like. They're cars. This one's in a reserved parking space. That's not an important detail. And so I want to hope they're not RNG drops, but probably they are RNG drops. Okay, that is unfortunate. Oh. It is in fact another one. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy this one as well and see. It also did not drop apart. I am angry. Because I was just thinking maybe I can actually get some progress. No. That'd be too ridiculous of me to think I can get progress here on 2 quests. Though the hoverboard is actually completely optional. You don't need it, but it's a very nice thing to have. I do have some enemies here, and though I was going to just ignore them, may as well get some progress on some of these weapon kills for my main quest. Not a lot, but anything I can kind of save on having to worry about later is still a positive. I do in fact have the blue glow for the mission, and yeah, I have a lot of progress to go for exploring this map. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut until I've finished everything and gotten back to the Atlas. And then I'll do the rest of the mission prep there. I found another hot rod. There's also 2 wolves here that want to kill me. I also, if notable, I did finish the melee weapon eliminations that I need to do. And I mean, bear in mind, I did those before the mission even started. God, they're really sponging a lot of damage.
Creepers!
I don't see anything else. Okay, so please, 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 can I have a single part? Or not. Okay, so I guess Epic is just saying no to every single time I try to grab a single part. And did I actually get the exploration thing? Probably not, right? No, it didn't seem to count. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I'm missing that much, and usually the daily quest isn't super strict about it. So I actually have no idea. Just die.
Nothing personal.
I was gonna say I'm probably gonna take maybe one more run around and see if I can finish it. And then I thought, to be honest, I don't really want to. I think I'll just try to do it another time and kind of actually literally lost my train of thought. That's stupid. Um, as I was trying to explain, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the exploring a map another time. I'm so angry that I didn't even get it within the zone unless it's something obvious because a lot of this area doesn't look too gray, but it could literally just be this lower part of the city or this middle edge part of the map that's very gray, or the bottom edges. I don't know. So I think what I've settled on is that I'm not going to bother trying to explore that last bottom area of the zone. I I just want to get on with this mission because this is going to be one. This is the recruit training mission that I can just finish all at once. So I mean, why would I not take this opportunity? I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna add wooden floor spikes to both these sides, and actually maybe do like the same general thing over here, but not for a defender. Then I can add wooden floor spikes there. And I do need to set up something on this side as well. Looks like the majority of the enemies are going to be coming up this ramp. And they're not going to really want to go around this side because there's not a whole lot in it. Meaning, like, it's going to be a further path. And they're not going to really gain anything from taking this longer path. Or so I'd hope. So what I'm going to do is just some simple little blocking off. And because this area is mostly a basement as well, I can probably take advantage of that as well. I mean, I literally just forgot what I was planning on doing as I got to the point where I was about to go and do it. I think I'm just gonna stay simple with it. Just simple tunnel with block off.
What to build?
So I'm gonna do that. That's just gonna kind of make them want to use this side instead. I hope. Well, normally, if I was doing this on my main account, I feel like I would probably just either leave it empty or I would like... That's right. No, don't you come back. I thought I was running away, so I was thinking like, that's right, run. But like I was saying, normally if I was doing this mission on my main account and I had something like this, I would probably leave this area a bit more blank. Or I'd have a way better build because I actually have traps on my main account that I can craft. And can actively afford crafting things at a normal rate. Well, I would actually say above normal rate. I'm just gonna do something. I did not think very far ahead when I was setting any of this up. How about this? I'll make it one tile longer, and then set up wall dart there. Wooden floor spikes there, and I'm actually just not going to use this tile. Kind of forgot the block off started there, so I feel like now I have to do something with it. So how about, at best, I'll give them a wall launcher there. And we'll still be pushing them in there, though I believe they'll just be able to walk out here because I can't destroy that ramp. Which, I don't know why Epic even changed that. That seems like such a random, I guess, worthless change to make as well. But, hey, I have no idea why they would have done that. I can recycle these because I wasn't really thinking I'm going to use them. And I think I would rather use these gas traps anyways. I can't really craft a lot, so maybe I should just rethink my idea. Go for something else, because I can craft quite a few more of these. And it might be better just to run this tunnel without the roof. Or without the roof traps, considering I can't really afford it. Man, it's so weird how I'm not really getting roof traps very often. I'm getting plenty of anything else. I do have anti-airs, and that means that I should probably place them. I mean, I don't know how badly I'm going to need them, but at least one should help if there's something that becomes a problem. That should be alright. I don't actually expect this to kill enemies, but it doesn't have to. Maybe because I'm an idiot, I'll add an extra one. I got an extra one there, and then I'll use this one as well, but I'll use it to push them backwards down. Realistically, I feel like I shouldn't be using this many of my traps per one mission. Because I can barely afford doing this still.
That's enough blue glow.
Though in general, I still have quite a lot of the stuff that I've farmed for. As I mostly use some of the traps that I obtained and didn't really craft much of my own. I forgot I want to clear out a lot of this building. I didn't end up doing it, and to be honest, I think that's fine. If they walk around, it'll just take them longer. Might benefit me if they spend more time trying to get to this area. Actually, I think enemies are just dying through this tunnel. Oh, something's attacking and it's out of his eyesight. Can I clear how much of that? Not much. So I just remembered I wanted to get the trap extermination. That was actually my whole point of this. So I'm gonna have to maybe unassign the defender for a bit. 18, 19, 20. A little trick with these that I found is that if you hit an enemy with a, say, ranged weapon and then finish them with a melee weapon, it seemed to count for both. That happened a few times, but I think I cut a lot of that out. Or I think it's happened all within the stuff that I'm cutting out, so it might not even show up in the video. Because I'm gonna put my sniper defender back because I'm gonna want some help dealing with this. Thank you. God, I hate the fact that these traps, because they don't have like perks or anything. They're running on base stats, so it's like they take forever to reload. Like I'm well aware of that when I was well aware of that when I placed them. I just still decided I would deal with it. Actually, since there really isn't a lot going on, let me just run over to that area that I was talking about earlier and just see if something happens. The enemies are spawning down here too. And of course, that's not whatever I missed for the exploring zone thing, so I have no idea what it is. Because, like, the thing is, to me, like, this zone looks like it's fully explored. Maybe it's that, like, it's like an inch or something off the bottom corner. And I'm not even so sure if I can get down there in time. And considering I've already been in the zone for so long as to explore this much of it, I may as well try. See, I don't even think it was down here either. Unless it's like some inches. Oh no, it was literally inches off the edge of the map that I didn't get to, naturally. And hey, I actually remember being here. I ran past that radar tower earlier. 0 of 10 on hoverboard parts because Epic insisted on giving me 3 of the objective items, but not with any of the parts. So I destroyed them and got nothing.
The Atlas.
Atlas is now taking damage, just as I thought it would. As soon as I started wandering away. They broke through the other side, didn't they? Because it looks fine here. Or where did they break? Yeah, it's right here. And where are you? Where is he? I don't even know where the defender is. How? Why? I shouldn't question it. So they did break through this. That's a little bit of an issue. I don't understand why this is the one they broke through because there's a whole defense trap tunnel here. There's also that idiot. But I mean, they broke through and did a little bit of damage within the last like 2 minutes and what 30 seconds. I think it's fine. Only got a minute and about 40 seconds left. With not that much damage, still over 75% looks like. And I just remembered I've already explored this building and there was nothing significant. And seems like he just went down again. I have no idea what just hit him. Probably a ranged enemy. Well, that'd be the only logical answer, but which? One of those. Probably that guy. The one that he already immediately killed. Look at this nerd trying to stay so far away from me. I feel like I didn't actually need to level up most of this stuff to level 3. Like, some of these side walls, like these ones, did not seem necessary at all. For some reason, in my mind, I figured the enemies might attack it, but in reality, they didn't really care. Because it's not even an appealing point to attack, because, what, they get through it, and now they would probably have to get stuck with this ramp, possibly that wall for no reason, and then get to this wall to get to the inside. I don't know why I leveled those off. That was a bit of a waste, but it's fine. I used way more traps than I expected that I would, but I think it's because I start thinking of ideas before really actually having the idea. So it's like, it's 1% of an idea, but I still invest to it. And, hey, oh well. I got my main quest recruit training done. And alongside that, I also got a lot of farming done today. In terms of mission rewards, level 4 loot with a lot of battle pass XP because I have so much use for that. 82,000 on Fight the Storm. I still don't think that's normal amount, but I've been playing a bit on my main account and I'm not getting that much for Fight the Storm. I think it's actually it might be supercharged XP from Battle Royale because I don't play on this account for weeks sometimes. Survivor XP, that's nice. It's a lot of Battle Pass XP considering I don't really care. What? Uh, what? Wait. Is this giving me double for no reason? Because that is another 82,000 for Fight the Storm Victory. So I've just literally got awarded that twice. Okay, I'm just not going to question. Too boldly go. I have no idea what this meant, but I now have an Outlander, or well, I now have a second Outlander. I already have one.
Good morning, home base.
Good morning, Ray. It's
To the newly
almost 7 o'clock in the
announcement.
evening.
Starting with weather on the nines, if you're thinking of heading out this morning, do
Don't.
not. In local news, our home base power reserves are running dangerously fine.
Dangerously fine,
We
yeah.
have our best and brightest working day and night to solve the
Opportunity.
You may notice some rolling blackouts over the next few days. These
Nice.
are critical to encourage
Healthy sleeping habits. Thank you. What
And
do you mean connection to the server failed? I'll ignore that. I got a copper tiger jaw. It's not a schematic. It's just the one. That's all right.
Hey, I noticed you
Mission
don't
Defender
always
203.
invite me
Unlock the
to
second
parties
Mission
on time.
Defender. Does this mean anything?
expedition to
Because I
locate
think I can already use
I
2
wonder
defenders in
what
one
they
mission.
saw. They stopped
That might just be an
responding.
old
I
Save
think
the
they're in
World thing they
serious
never
trouble.
fixed or never
Can you
changed.
please help me track them down?
For a trip
I
to
wasn't
Japan,
listening.
I'm gonna need supplies.
Okay, supply run. Recover 4 supply crates in a successful mission in a 15 plus zone and complete 2 missions in a 15 plus zone. Why 2? Like, seriously, is that really necessary if I have to recover 4 supply crates in which I gain nothing from collecting them, and then I have to complete 2 15 plus zone missions? That's just ridiculous. Rare rarity Viper. Man, I have quite a few schematics actually. I kind of forgot about that somehow. Riptide might be a fun thing to have leveled up. But I think on this account, I don't want to focus on leveling up multiple things at once because, like, like on my main account, I have tons of schematics, tons of heroes. On this account, I don't think I need it. I mean, tons of heroes, sure. Tons of schematics, probably not. I can get away with like 3. I'm more like maybe 5 or 6. In terms of everything else, I have no idea what I'm still doing. 25 hours on weekly items. Jabberwocky is actually an okay weapon. Of course, the bundle bus and the powder keg and the Easter egg launcher are still available for those who have not purchased that yet. There's also some legendary perk up in the shop. I'm not buying that because I can't afford it, but it's good if you already have the ability to use it and if you currently need it, or if you don't need it and you just have a lot of gold. I have an upgrade point regardless, and I don't know what I can actually spend this on. I actually forgot that I had the supply drop. I don't even remember when I unlocked this. That's interesting. Building health would be a nice one to have, but that's a little further away. Maybe build and repair speed would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a build and repair speed. Basically, my structures will build and or repair faster. And hey, that's nice. Nonetheless, supply run is the next mission, and I will do that next episode probably because I still need to do the hoverboard thing. But to be honest, I don't even think I'm gonna get enough luck to get it all in one video, let alone 3 days. And then Storm Shield Defense 6 is actually only about is like 4 missions away from here, and that's gonna be another amplifier. Man, I'm thinking way too far ahead. That I was barely ready for Storm Shield Defense 5, and now I'm thinking I should be all right for the next few missions. I don't even remember what half these require me to do, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy to look them up.